Justin Florio here from Patience and Consistency, and today I want to bring you a video of numerous different exercises that you can do with resistance bands. Number one, I prefer the Rosapore. I think these are the best resistance bands. If you like the exercises in this video, you can go purchase your own on Amazon and probably get them by tonight or a few hours from when you're seeing this video. I like them because even the thickest band that's anywhere from 50 to 70 pounds, it has enough resistance and there's flexibility. Number two, of course, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more notifications. And number three, if you are stuck in a rut with your fitness routine and you're looking for some kind of structure, a sustainable and realistic structure, hit the link below and you can download my free ebook on OEPD, which means one exercise per day. And hey, let's start off with some of the overhead stuff. What I would highly suggest when you do any kind of overhead pressing with the band, you make sure that it's underneath your midfoot so it doesn't come up and snap you in the face. You can start with just an overhead press, both arms at the same time, keeping that core engaged the whole time. If we wanted to get fancy, we could do the same thing, but I would keep it underneath one leg and we could do, unilateral work where we press overhead. Repetitions, it's the same thing that I explain in my OEPD ebook. It really depends on what your goals are, right? If you're trying to gain strength, then I would go anywhere from like the 5 to 8 rep range. If you're trying to gain muscle, then I would do anywhere from the 10 to 15 plus range. If you're starting off as a beginner, I would do really low sets. Here's a push press where you do a little dip and drive overhead. And then you could do a push jerk where you would dip yourself back underneath, dip, drive, dip. This is a little bit more explosive. This would be a great exercise if you're trying to prep for any kind of Olympic lifting. And then the same thing for the unilateral work. You can do push, press to a dip, or a dip and drive with an extra dip at the bottom. For the most part, that's the overhead pressing movements that you can do. To get into your chest, I'm trying to do all different exercises that you can do without anything else, even without a beam in the house. I'll do another video where you can do more. From here, you'll just put your hands on, wrap it around the shoulder blades, and then you can press through both arms at the same time to work your chest. Think breathing out as you're pressing straight out. You can isolate, do unilateral work, one arm at a time. Good way to burn out the upper body. Let's start here. Number one would be standing on both the bands and hinging down. And from here, we would pull almost like a bent over row. You might have to adjust your feet positioning to make sure that the resistance is the same on each side. And just like we did before, we can isolate each arm at a time. And then we could do the same thing, but sitting down on the ground. This will just give you a little bit more of a reach. So it's almost like a seated row. We could pull into the body. And then if you want more resistance, you can hold on with one arm. And go into that. From here, we'll go into the calves. So you can still keep it double looped. That's the greatness of the bands. If you want to keep a lot of resistance in it, you double loop it, or you could just keep one loop, gas pedals, I should say, to work the lower half. This is great for ankles, rehab exercise. You can go into those. Then our lower body exercises. So you have two options for the squats. I always prefer to be in that front rack position, elbows kind of underneath, and then we can go down into that squatting motion with the elbows up the whole time with a little bit of resistance. Or you can choke up on the band, which will get your biceps going a little bit, and then we can go into that goblet squat as if you were holding on to a kettlebell. It's truly amazing how many exercises you can do with a resistance band. Those are your squats. You could also put it on your back and go into a squatting motion if you want. And then if you want to combine the two from that overhead before, you can go all the way down into a squat and press overhead, where you go into your thruster. And if you enjoy this video and you enjoy these exercises, just leave a comment below and I will definitely make a workout video for you. Where to work your hamstrings, you can put it around your neck and kind of choke up on it like you're wearing overalls. Little bend in the knee, let yourself fall forward. So we're feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. These are called good mornings. And then what you can also do, we can go back into that double looped position. This one's gonna be a little bit tough, but good balance. Think chest nice and high. You could choke up on the band, hinge down, stand tall, some single leg deadlifts. This might actually be a great way for you to learn how to do this because it'll help with the balance. Because you can hold on to these bands as opposed to maybe holding on to the rack there. Then if you wanted to do some kind of core work, what we can do is wrap it underneath one foot. I would always start lighter here, go wider with the feet, use this as your base, play around with your hand positioning, and we can come up into a wood chopper. Right? Or we can go back into that push-up position where we wrap it around our chest or the shoulder blades and we bring ourselves down and we go into a band resisted plank, okay? Just a little added resistance. Of course, from this position, we could do band resisted push-ups to also work your chest. To help with a little bit more mobility, you can go more over the mid-back and do band resisted cat-cows. Arms, we could stand on, same thing I said before, you could either do one leg and hold on here. Do curls if you want more resistance, you just go a little bit wider, both hands on, or you can go both legs with both sides of the resistance, palms up, just to get that added resistance here. To work your triceps, we could do almost like an overhead French press. This one's a little bit more on the awkward side, but you go here, drop the elbows back, drive all the way through. Definitely a little awkward on the wrist, but it's a great way to work the tricep. And then of course, to finish off, we have some more like rehab exercises where we can go arms straight out and do pull aparts into the chest. We could do diagonal pull aparts here to really strengthen that upper back. You can hold on to just one layer, palms up, and we could do double external rotation to really strengthen the rotator cuff. We could also stand on, as I'm thinking here, we could stand on and do high pulls. You can hold on to this band and you could do 2 different stretches. Here, reach up, bring it all the way down to the hips, back down to your front hip. These are called pass-throughs. You could do around the world, where you emphasize each side on the shoulder. For the most part, there are numerous different exercises that you can do with one of these Rosapor bands. If you're interested, again, there's a link in my description. You just click on that link and it'll bring you right to these Rosapor bands that we have a ridiculous amount of, that I make all my clients use on a regular basis. And if you have one of these bands lying around, even the ones with the handles on them, these are all great exercises that you can do. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, you just hit subscribe, give me that thumbs up, hit that bell for more notifications, and have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys next time.